Hey guys, this is the Tunator. This is part 52 of my Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. So I apologize for the crap graphics on this one, but I've been having some serious problems with fraps lagging while I'm trying to record, so until I can iron those out, settings will be a bit lower than usual, and enhanced shaders light will be off. So anyways, we're going back up here to get the Elijah's Advanced LEAR, which I apparently walked completely by, so thanks to whoever pointed that out. Sorry, I don't quite recall your name. There we go. So good to have. Alright, we got all those boxes. We'll just go inside and check this out really quick. Oh, sucks to be this guy. I don't really want a bomb collar, but let's see what the computer has to say. Ooh, oh god, Elijah. Of course it was Elijah. Ooh. This is not pleasant. Oof. From these people, probably, of course. Total pacification. Oh, so the slave collars came from here. Oh, kind of like how they explain the backstory behind that. That's cool. Yeah, they are insane. It's very true. Oh, he met Ulysses, and Ulysses mentioned this here at Madre. Interesting. The plot thickens. Oh god, he's going on mentats. So yes, and then Christine found him. Oh, there's a weapon over there. And a buggy missing piece of wall. Alrighty, that's unfortunate. Anyways, let's gonna wait a day, or go to the main base, wait a day, and then grab some more stim packs, and we're gonna go try and find Mobius, because Lonesome Road comes out in 4 days, and oh my god, the trailer is awesome. Like, I hope all of you guys have seen it. If not, I'll probably post a link in the description, but it is so cool. I am very hyped for that at this point. You know, nuking things, finally meeting Ulysses, who looks awesome and sounds badass. At least 2 new energy weapons, including some kind of weird Tesla machine gun beam thingy, which I am entirely in favor of. Even explosives is getting a little low, so that's pretty awesome. And I don't know, I'm just really interested to see how they kind of finish weaving together all these story points that they've established over the course of like 4 DLCs. So we'll just wait here for 24 hours. I think that's how long it takes the deluxe chemistry kits to reset, and I want to get like 10 or so more stim packs, because, you know, I feel like this last area is going to have a fair amount of enemies in it. I don't know how many healing items will be available there, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Lonesome Road looks pretty awesome. Gunrunner's Arsenal or whatever, I think I'm also going to buy it. I mean, obviously, even if I'm not a huge guns user, and there's plenty of mods that have content like that. I'm pretty much addicted to anything Fallout related, sadly, so I really can't say no to any kind of official DLC. But yeah, Lonesome Road, the other thing, reason I meant to mention that is I will obviously be getting that the day it comes out and doing that as part of this Let's Play, which necessitates that I need to really wrap things up here. Yeah, again, sorry about the terrible graphics. I will be trying to fix that, but it means I need to wrap things up here post-haste, which I will do, because I still need to get power armor.
If you want.
Guess it doesn't work weird. Maybe I must be misremembering from the wiki. Anyways, we'll go back to one at the medical facility, see if that works, and if that doesn't yet, we'll just go fight Mobius, because why the hell not, right? Anyways, yeah, we're going to finish up this part of Old Blues, and I apologize for not being able to explore it fully, but seeing as this is a Let's Play and not a complete playthrough of the game, I do have to operate under a few time constraints, and I do feel like, well, I'm sure there's quite a few things I'm still missing in this DLC, I will go back and explore those later. Where's the medical facility again? Because I think it's more important to just kind of, there we go, do things in something resembling a timely manner. I do want to get on to Fallout 3 Let's Play as well, hopefully with Requiem for Capital Wasteland, which I'm downloading and trying to work on. And then I also need to get ready for Skyrim, which I will also be doing videos for, although probably not as many as I'm doing Fallout videos, because I haven't really ever played an Elder Scrolls game before, and I am a huge Fallout fan, so that actually inclines me to do more Fallout stuff. But I will... Oh, where did you come from? Crap, I should use VATS, actually. I really can't afford to take damage. Got him. Oh, what? There's more of them? But yeah, Skyrim, and then we've got a fair amount of stuff to get ready for, so where was the chemistry kit in here? I know there was one. Of course, my settings are in crap right now, because Frass is insisting on being a system hog, when I'm normally able to run, like, fine on higher settings, so I may well not see it, because it's not going to display. I don't think it was in here. Yeah, that's probably in the top level, actually. And yeah, speaking of, again, of Lonesome Road, the environments that look really awesome. It was very evocative of the pit, I think, which is, in my opinion, entirely a good thing, because the pit was probably my favorite DLC, just based on its atmosphere alone. It's just utterly fantastic. I can't say enough good things about that DLC. Story could have been a bit longer, but overall, just amazing. I could have sworn there was a chemistry kit here. Huh. Probably just missed it. It's kind of late, and I am kind of tired. And the graphics are kind of set on crap at the moment. Crap being medium settings with really low object distance. I already got some tinkering. Found another cool mod that I can't really show, but I can talk about, called Fallout. I think it's Configurator, which lets you basically... I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys heard about this by now, because I haven't. I found that on Nexus. I haven't been on really searching for mods in a week or two, so I'm sure I've missed a fair amount of stuff. But it's very cool that you kind of fine-tune all the settings that are a little weird or confusing otherwise. Alright, so anyways, let's go... Oh, balls. Oh, hopefully they went away. Yeah, I don't think I ever called attention to that before, but that is Ulysses' symbol on the door. So, again, it's more kind of subtle... More kind of subtle insertion of the existing Ulysses story into the DLC. And I do wonder how exactly they're going to reconcile... Oh, fuck me. Fucking cyberdogs. I do wonder how they're going to reconcile the whole idea of the... Oh my fucking god. Oh, sorry. What the hell? Oh, what? Oh, right, the things knock you down. I forgot about that. And of course, now I have to waste a stim pack because of freaking retarded cyberdogs. I swear to God, I hate these things. Like, Steel Seas made me actually fear cyberdogs. I'm not a fan. And the slow backpedaling, because rightly so, Project Nevada makes... Oh! What the... Project Nevada makes it so like you can't get away from stuff by backpedaling, which I think is entirely fair. Because it really is an extremely powerful tool otherwise, but still a little annoying against these bastards. How many stimbacks do I have now? Like 20? Yeah, I am curious to see how they wrap together all the stories, because, I mean, they've got such a chronology thing with all the DLCs. What fucking enemies? Yep, you're kidding me. Like, all the DLCs take place just, I don't know, there's clearly an organized timeline, and that Christine is here before she's at Dead Money, and then Honest Hearts, like, whatever. I mean, no one, Honest Hearts is not part of the... It's like More fucking cyber dogs. What are they growing on goddamn trees? Yeah. Anyways, yes, thank you, finally. Yeah, Dead Money, Overworld Blues, and Lones and Robe will all clearly have a very established storyline and timeline, which makes me wonder, holy crap, how exactly they're going to work that out. I thought I had my Power Axe hotkey to 8. Oh yeah, I'm beginning to call it a Power Axe, I apologize. But, as a 40k player, that is what I think of it as. Ugh, can't even talk. Yeah, I had it hotkey to 8, weird. There we go. Fuck, I'm already taking damage. God, this blows. I really hope there's some healing. I'm not sure if 20 stim packs is going to be enough to get me through here. Might end up having to chug buff out or something. Yeah, you're going to have to, buddy. God, I probably have to put on the X13 suit or whatever. Well, I haven't even gotten inside yet, and I've already taken... Actually, wait, what the fuck am I fighting this for? I can just go inside. Yeah, that was really stupid of me. Don't... Oh my god, this is gonna be painful. Hello! I do like the sound of everything. Apparently the Elijah's LERs are very not durable at all, but on the other hand, this is not going to be hopefully a super long fight, so let's just see what it looks, how it fires. Alright, basically the same, huh? I don't see anything. Well, let's just, take a complete break from the action to pick a lock. Thank you, Obsidian. Oh, well, this is not good. Alright, I'm fairly certain there should be some kind of thing there. Ooh, sonic emitter. Atomic laser. I do not like the sound of that. Yeah, Doctor Mobius, I hate to break it to you, but... Oh god, I'm fighting an invisible giant scorpion. I'm pretty sure that's not intentional design on Obsidian's part here, but that's gonna be not good times for me. Yes, thank god. Oh, let's activate the backup generator. Yes. Yeah, again, I apologize for the slowness. If there is any fraps, being a real bastard right now. It's kind of hard to figure out. Gotta take a real look at the settings, and I apologize for the anticlimactic nature of this, but I'm fighting an invisible, and it's pretty. I'm almost certain that this is not how it's supposed to be like, but somebody let me know in the comments if this looks like just some kind of stupid and horrific bug, because my OWB boost has been a bit buggy, and yeah, I mean, I can't see them making this thing invisible, maybe as a joke, but a little anticlimactic. No. Oh yeah, this thing degrades really fast. Well, that was easy. Yeah, yeah, something was supposed to be there. Well then. Hey, I know what happened. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm stupid. I'm just used to being on better settings. Okay, let's just vamp up bar, why not? Actually, no, that's not lockpick and medicine. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go with this, because, you know, I'm gonna be hitting with it. What probably happened, I want to say, is that I guarantee you, because I have my settings on crap right now, and I was too far out of its range to see it. It looked like it was invisible. Again, thank you, Fraps, for making me play on terrible settings. I sincerely apologize that you just had to watch that. I mean, it might be a little funny, but yeah, that makes sense now. So it's not invisible. It's not a bug. Obsidian is fine. This is not some stupid mistake on their part. This was me just having my settings too low to see the giant boss monster, because again, Fraps is being a real bitch. Ooh, I can make the sonic emitter shoot Robo Scorpion sound. Is that a good thing? Not really sure on that. Alright, let's repair. We'll just go with that one, actually. Yep, how many of these things degrade incredibly fast, which I can actually see now. I think that would have been a much cooler fight if I hadn't been stupid. But, again, my sincere apologies for that. Alright, Mobius, have at thee. Come on, I want to talk to you. Don't ignore me.
Huh? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you?
He seems so nice.
My confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. A little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right?
Oh, he's so nice. What is this?
Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a
It'd
problem
be nice if he's
with
gonna
this
be nice,
old
you know?
monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for
I
you.
like this guy.
Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises? Oh, what the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Certainly. Thank you.
I love mentats. Delicious and
How can you
salty.
eat them if you're...
I have all sorts of amazingly
I see.
science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky talents are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis.
So it's kind of
To
insane.
start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and
Oh, he's
end.
going Fred on Angel style. You know, writing crap all over the walls. You aren't exactly what I was expecting. And what he really isn't. He's so nice. This is ridiculous. I was expecting a crazy evil genius.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and
Blowing my mind here, Obsidian.
hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're
Race.
something of a
Oh,
homily.
poor guy.
The anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in
Oh.
the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Very true. That'd be unfortunate. I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity.
Let's find out
I
some answers.
experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything.
Oh God, poor guy.
I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon Mentats break.
Oh God. Alright, time to find out why he's broadcasting threats to the think tank.
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho.
Is he on
when I sent
Psycho?
that.
Oh my God.
To work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big
So he's just tripping
spherical
balls all
lung.
the time. Alright.
As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
I was curious about some things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
Can you tell me about your Robo-Scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army.
It's fair.
Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity.
Thereby making them even more terrifying.
Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-trained computers and acted as bullhorns?
Well, you know, the next reasonable
Then I made
conclusion.
them bigger.
It's a logical step.
Then I thought about custard.
Fish fingers and custard.
I do so love custard. Oh, was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Wait, sounds like you built the Robo-Scorpions issued threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. There's some reason for it. Ethics or,
Oh, wow.
science? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Everything you told me doesn't add up.
Doctor Mobius.
Huh.
Rather catchy, isn't it?
It is catchy, I'll
It's my
give it that.
name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it
That sounds like
said.
my brain is
I believe it meant me.
quite the charmer.
I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden.
Amen to that.
As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop and our perception programming.
What, to trap their processors? Oh, so he did all that to stop them. That's really interesting.
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
A recursion loop is designed to prevent the flow of information, so
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case.
Natural.
Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here, or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan B's in case the A's fail.
Klein, Mobius, O is a circle. 8's an infinity symbol. They're all loops. Very interesting, although I'm not sure. You know, like Klein and Mobius are quite loops. I'm sure I probably just missed that, but
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended.
I guess they both just pick the names based on
Dr.
loops.
O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros.
Ah, the Ouroboros,
Klein.
right? I wonder if that's a reference to
They have all
Resident Evil. It's pretty
forgotten
funny.
themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time, and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking.
Spoken like a true Buffy character.
That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quiet professional.
Minor detail, but a snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros. That explains it. That's not really Resident Evil. It's still pretty funny.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
Why you terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
Why, thank you. Very flattering. There are other visitors, though. Why am I different?
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micro-magnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had
Sure
never
that's a good
thought to
thing.
try in all their countless escape attempts.
Oh, the shot in the head. Right.
Yes, very good. I should have Mentats ingest you
Oh,
instead
God.
of the other way
Tripping
around.
balls, man.
Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis.
Oh, thank the Lord for
But
small
it
favors.
was enough for the auto dock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
Yeah, say no more. Clint said they had the idea to get 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I I consider coincidence to be
Ooh,
profanity,
didn't mean to piss him off.
along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck.
Ah, tell that to critical
So
hits.
watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear, and along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Well, he clearly thought ahead. They downloaded the schematics, they can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate.
Oh well, that's
Oh,
not
well,
good.
at
Yeah,
least
he's
I
probably messing with
tried.
me. Was there any other data transmitted?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them.
Fair enough.
You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know.
Why, thank you.
It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
What's the purpose of the technologies? And I'm probably gonna break this off abruptly, or at an earlier. I will have already an early segment just because it's stretching into quite a long one, and I want to make sure I want to get through all the dialogue with him, but keep the videos like 20-30 minutes each. So, anyways, what's the purpose of all the technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit, why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrate pulse desensitizer.
Technobabble.
Brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs saw these things.
That's a pretty
They
fair
had
assessment
them
of them, I'd say.
all the time in the story.
They
Didn't
do
stop
kill a
them
fair
from
amount of stuff in the
murdering
Wizard
to
of
get
Oz.
them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
I was curious about some things.
Yes, this is getting
I
interesting.
think I might have exhausted most of
You
the
are
dialogue.
just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
What? I don't want to... I'm not going to kill him. Skip through. Oh, I want my brain so I can leave.
Now that seems
There we
to
go.
be
I'm killing
rather
this guy. This guy's awesome.
hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely.
True.
Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over med
God.
tests.
Talk to my own brain, sounds like.
Do you? You seem fine without
It's
it.
debatable.
And does it even want to go back with you?
Oh, God.
Maybe
This
you
is
should
a bad
ask
fuck.
it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine.
Gonna
If
talk to
not,
my own brain.
well, you should respect its wishes.
I love this DLC. Time for me to go.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
So yeah, this is pretty much
I'm running out of
why
floor space for my
sums up nicely
calculations.
why I love Fall. You know, you storm in here thinking that this guy is just gonna be some random evil mad doctor who, you know, just terrorizing the whole place with you know, evil robot insects, which again is, you know, fairly par for the course for Fallout. And then it turns out to be, you know, this whole, you know, really genuinely fascinating story. You know, really, I mean, I can safely say I didn't see that coming. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty freaking cool. And I would definitely say this may well be Psycho. Perhaps even my favorite DLC so far. Oh, it's easily my favorite New Vegas DLC, and might well go for run for or give the some of the Fallout 3 stuff a run for my favorite DLCs for Fallout game. Yeah, because that is just a really fantastic story. I honestly would never have guessed that, and it's the fact that it really does. If you think about it, it makes sense that the whole think tank's just really immoral, and he doesn't want to risk them getting out. Which, again, now that I think about it, I can totally see, because they're mad scientists, obviously, but I guess I kind of just thought they were the quote-unquote good guys just because that's how they portrayed it when you find out it's actually this guy the whole time. And he is a fantastic character. Like, he's definitely up there for favorite characters now. Like, that guy, he's just so pleasant. Oh, God, what? Well. Had all those angry bones in it. Well, time to talk to my own brain. This is going to be interesting.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland.
So you're sort of hearing yourself talk for the first time.
Crawling through bits of radioactive muck again?
Pretty much. Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Sounds like Stewie from Family Guy. Why are you such a dick? I'm blunt to the point. I like that. There's no need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out?
It sounds a lot like Stewie. Weird. Yes, B is running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments. Hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded
Not at all.
you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
Listen, you're my brain. You better be more respectful.
Oh, had I? What exactly will you do if I don't? Not put me back in that cranial dungeon you call your head? Heavens forbid.
Dungeon. Once you're back in my head, I'll watch television. Watching lots of television.
You wouldn't. That's inhuman.
I would. I followed up with an alcohol and anecdote cocktail every night. Oh.
You're a monster. A deranged, self-destructive monster.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back in my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing.
Oh, come on, it's insulting.
Looking from my perspective, here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion.
And mad science.
In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological function.
Power armor.
Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Is it true you feel that way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't
Almost
it?
a level 30 already. Or am I already there, actually? So we're at an impasse.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
Fisticuffs, like gentlemen. We'll have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration
Few
will
DLC
create
perk?
some improved synergy between us.
So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body.
Wild
at your
they will
final
be
decision.
indeed.
Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle
DLC's
myself
not
back in
over.
those skull
Alrighty.
and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Doctor Mobius doesn't have the
I think
tools
back to the
here.
think tank, probably.
We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Well, let's make them go share. Come on, Brain, it's stomping time.
Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
Mindless violence? Since they like me here so much, I'd surprise them with a club or something. So that I just start punching things and see where that gets me. I think, yeah, maybe Bob. Going just in the world of paintball. I love all the failed responses. They're great. I'm going to show them what's really the brightest thing in the room.
Oh, energy weapons, yes. I'd almost forgotten how much fun those are. How do we proceed then?
I'll handle the brains. You stay here, you'll be more useful outside of my head.
That arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then, you best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and grissom back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
Godspeed, my own brand. Alright, so you know what? We're going to make a end of it right now, I think, to quote Ulysses. We have an end to things. So, this has been part 52 of my Fallout New Vegas Let's Play, as always, and thanks for watching. Sorry about the slightly crappier graphics than usual, and the invisible giant robo-scorpion, but, Mobius, I love you. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching. This is Tunator, and I'll see you next time, which should be about 10 seconds, because I'm filming the next segment right after this.